Hello, and welcome to episode 19 of the Road to Dice Gear series. I'm the Tin Man, or the SN Man, pick your favorite, and I'll be your host for this episode. Here's all the gear and weapons we're going for in this series, and everything we've gotten so far. And if you haven't seen us get each and every single one of these drops, except for a couple in the beginning, be sure to go back and check out some of the earlier episodes in the playlist. They're pretty hype. I started off with some Virago. It was Team Split Week, which is probably the second easiest week. Meaning that it was pretty easy to find a team willing to do a bunch of trios and stuff. I do have 69 wand shards and 36 sing shards, and I do still need a second sing for that tier 90 defender, and I'm pretty much going to try to do coin share to finish that off. I do kind of just want to get the guaranteed drops instead of having a random chance of it going to each person, and I've already got some shards, so it'd be kind of a waste just to throw those away, even though I'm still technically 3 trio splits off. Hey there, Telos. Did you miss me? I'm gonna be trying out melee Telos, and I'm gonna start from 0, and I'm gonna see how that goes. It doesn't like increase your chance of the rare drops in like the 100 to 500 range, but it does make the like base common drops better. So I'm gonna try it out, see how it is. I know a lot of people just can't be asked to own it, but I'll give it a shot. Well, that was really easy. I ended up eating way more than I should have because I kind of just face tanked most of everything. And I brought Disruption Shield and I didn't really use it. I kind of just tanked everything. So, yeah. Of course, something shitty because it's, 0%, but gonna keep going, seeing how this goes. At that low of an enrage, the specials don't really do that much damage. Like maybe like 2k-ish if you miss a charge. So I basically just tanked everything and DPS'd as much as I could to get it over quickly, and healed everything back with the Vampirism Scrimshaw. Alright, take 2. I barged out of a font on P4 before Telos had actually done the insta-kill. So, yeah, died. I did switch over using an Nihil because the kills are so short, and with the Vamp Scrim you really don't need that much food, and the added accuracy is definitely helpful. Take 3. I hit Disruption Shield slightly too early and negated the attack just before the so much power instead of the actual so much power, so yeah, and I was sitting at like 3k health or something, so yep. Oh well, this was bound, I'm sure things like this were bound to happen, so not too fussed about it. I'm definitely liking how quick these kills are, and it feels like a lot more, not like fast-paced because it's still the same fight, but the whole fight is done over a lot quicker, so it's a lot less, like, dull. Especially P4, because P4 and some of those higher range kills can take a while, and it is also definitely fun to be, like, zerked in P3, and then see your assault hit, like, 12k, 10k, 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 or something ridiculous like that. Continuing with raids and Virago like usual, I don't really like splitting my majors between Virago and Telos. It's kind of like a hard choice there, especially when I still need things from Virago and it's an easy week, and I'm hoping to, like, get better at the melee kills and learn how to do those, so if it's a really good Virago week, I can just melee Telos and mage Virago instead of having to make a choice when I've got my mage auras up. What? What the hell? Oh my gosh. Wow. I had my screen on half because I was watching YouTube at the same time I was doing this, but I guess it was about time I was gonna get the pet. That's wow, what's my KC even? 1643. Damn. Yeah, I was just here on a Reaper task. I brought the Grim Gem along with me, and then I got another Reaper, so I stayed for the second one too. That's awesome. Let me kill this one real quick, and then I'll show the pet. So there's the pet I just got. It's a little miniature Vindicta here. I wonder if he does the little, like, spin attack. I guess I could see. Oh, no, this isn't an actual familiar that attacks. This is just the pet itself. I'm gonna have to come back with a attacking familiar to see what happens. I didn't even grab a familiar for this. I literally had a Reaper task of, like, 10 or 12, so I was like, yeah, let's just go. Like, penance. Like, come on. So, as promised, here's a good view of the Vindicta pet fighting itself, which is kind of cool. It just does the main attack, that main, like, slash attack. Like, they're on Yeah, and it does it a little bit quicker than the actual boss does it, I think. But it doesn't do the hurricane attack, which is a little disappointing. I was kind of hoping to see, Vindicta, the pet Vindicta do a hurricane, and then this Vindicta would do a hurricane, and all that kind of stuff. But, it's cool all the same. I like it a lot. It's neat. Finishing up the last low enrage kills that I didn't get because I died so many times the last trip, but I'm hoping in the future it can take me like less than an hour, maybe like 50-55 minutes, especially if I use Berserk first and then Brawler and use like half of the Brawler aura. Now, before I go on, I just want you to watch this clip closely. Just watch it closely, see if you notice anything. Right there. Do you notice anything different that just happened, other than my little whacked out interface? No? That's okay. We'll return to that later. So, you guys probably heard that Hard Mode Nex, or Nex Angel of Death, is coming out later this month, in a couple of weeks. And I've talked to a couple people about it, and they seem to think that either like the people in the video that were testing it were using Mage, or that like Mage will be the best style for it, which I'm a little disappointed by. I was kind of hoping it'd be range, just because we've already got Virago and Telos that Mage is the best for, and I was kind of hoping to not have to split my range or Mage auras between one more boss, because it'd be nice to use like Mage auras at Telos and Virago, and then range auras at next hard mode, and then stuff like that, just for more balance and stuff. But it looks like it'll be Mage, so the motivation to try and knock out this Staff of Sasuke as fast as possible is like shooting through the roof, because I really, really want it for next hard mode. So I probably won't get it in the next 2 weeks, but I'm really, really hoping that I'll get lucky, and that I can just grind a lot of Telos and get up into those really high enrages so that I have a really good chance of getting it. Lunar spellbook. Literally, oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh. That's so... Right after I was talking about how I wanted to, like, do really well and stuff, I didn't even, like, freaking... Oh my god. Okay, well, back to 0, I guess. That's frustrating. A freaking 15%... third of an Onyx wasted, a Maniacal, and... at least I had a 15 kill streak, so I get to keep most of this stuff, because I started at 0. Like this nice raw rocktail stack and all these energies. This time, going from 0 to 100 using melee with a Nihil went a lot better. I did the entire 0 to 100 in less than an hour, like 2 minutes short of an hour, I think. But that was on Brawler. I'd intended to use Berserker, but I like loaded my preset and just went instead of actually checking to make sure I was using the right aura, and I hadn't noticed until I actually started the Telos skill, so I couldn't really go back. And I didn't really want to do the first kill off aura, because I think that would just waste any time that using Berserk would have saved. And an hour later, and like 10 Telos kills later, 9 or something, I'm back again with Dark Magic. And not on Lunars! Finally! Oh my god, that was like the worst kill. I DC'd like... literally like all of P5, I was not there. Almost all of P5. Like total DC, first minion wave, still DC'd. Didn't even get an immortality up for the first thing signed. Totally DC'd through the second minion wave. Somehow managed to kill him through a combination of the Sunshine that I managed to get off and like a Corruption Blast and a Dragon Breath that I managed to get in between being just gone, and then used immortality on the second one, and then on the third one just freaking YOLO'd it and killed them. I came back and I was like, okay, maybe I'm back now. And then the third minion wave, I just like it had to do, the 60 or 70k that was left, but that was rough. That was super rough. DC'd P3 on a great kill on a really low enrage. Fun. Wasn't even at 15, so don't even get to keep like the maximum that I would get to keep. But at this point, like, I'm of the opinion, I'm just like, screw it, I'm just gonna start from 100. I want the weapon fastest. I don't really like getting the loot is fine, but I really would like to get this done. Well, that worked out fairly well for the first melee kill over 100%, where I had no idea what I was doing. Worked out fairly okay. And by I had no idea what I was doing, I actually had no idea what I was doing. I didn't look at any guides or ask anyone what to do P5. I kind of just, for P5, I kind of just hurricaned the minions and quaked them and then zerked and hoped for the best. Like, you know, it was still fairly low in rage, so, like, you know, it's not that difficult with a zerk and an onslaught to get Telos down before the first insta-kill attack actually happens, but definitely fun trying out new things. Lunar spellbook. Again. This is frustrating. So, I had to start back at 100, and all those melee kills were worthless, which kind of sucks, just because it was from a dumb mistake. And speaking of dumb mistakes, remember that raids clip from earlier? What? Oh, wait. That's not good. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. So I've gone a little backwards in progress. Turns out, the last time I raided, I dropped my active Tempest bodies on the ground to try to get another one in the chest, and I didn't pick them up. So now this is all the Tempest that I have. Notice how there's not a little 2 acto bodies here. So, I was done with the raid sets, and now I am officially undone with the raid sets again. So, that's fun. Okay, I'm about to start another Chalice trip, and so don't forget anything, I actually wrote myself a little checklist so that I can't start a kill on the Lunar spellbook and instantly die. So, obviously, first on the list is check spellbook here, and then I've got charges, so I'm going to check all the charges of this stuff, and I already did this before, and then I've got check spellbook again, and then check the runes in my rune pouch, and looks like I've got enough, and then I check my spellbook, and then I check the scrimshaw charges to see if I've got enough for the kill, which I actually do need to get a little more after this kill, and then I check my spellbook again, just to make sure I'm not on the Lunar spellbook, and then I check my aura to make sure that I actually can activate it, which I can do. I check the number of divine charges that I have, which I've got plenty. I did a bunch of div training lately, and then I check my spellbook again, just to make sure that I'm not on the Lunar spellbook, because there's no attacking spells there, so if I went in, I would just instantly die, like I have in the past. I've got checked the Sun Sphere style, but I'm maging, so I don't need to do that, and then I check that I have no empty spaces in my inventory, and that my preset actually loaded everything. And then, just as a last precaution, I do check my spellbook. I really don't want to get caught up again on the Lunar spellbook, just to make sure. You know, it's good to check your spellbook before you actually start the kill. Oh my god, what? Oh my god! Oh, what? I just got that. I literally just got that. That literally just makes up for everything. Like, I will trade away all of the Tempest bodies that I will ever get to get that drop. Oh my god. Yes! 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 Holy... Yes! Thank God! Oh my god! Yes! That makes it worth it. That makes it worth it. Dying a billion times to not being on the right spellbook, losing my Tempest bodies. That makes it... Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes! 1/3, well, more than 1/3. 1/3 of the orbs I need for that Dormant Staff of Sliske. Holy crap. If I'm able to finish this my next hard mode, that would be legendary. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. This week, I dropped my Acto Tempest bodies to try to get another one in the chest, and I forgot to pick them up, essentially throwing away 24 mil, so I do need to go get those back, but I guess that sacrifice to the RNG gods was worth it, because Telos awarded me an Orb of Pure Anima on a super low kill streak and super low in rage, so I guess it's all worth it. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Be sure to leave a like if you liked it, and comment down below if you've got anything interesting to say or any questions or comments that you have. And I do make new videos every Thursday, so be sure to subscribe if you want to see more.